Hey everyone, I'm Noah from the Super Gamer Bros, and we are back with another episode of GreedFall. At the end of the last episode, we finished crafting the potion we need for this ritual, and we're gonna find out what's going on there, and then I'll probably do the mission for Petrus.
What is this?
This is definitely gonna be a boss fight. Oh, good thing I've seen these guys before. And I have my friends. Oh, he's got long arms though. A 1,000 damage. Oh, I definitely moved. Thanks for the heal, Ciora. That's why we have her. Who is that, Petra, I guess? No, he's got magic. She's using a sword. I forgot she had a flaming sword. I want to try the gun. No fire armor, but... Oh, thank you. Doesn't even cost magic. That's cool.
Dear Dog! Killed! You killed her!
You knew her, old man? Before she became a nun?
May the earth swallow you whole! You and those from their dark oil! They must all be... But in all mil fricti men will stop. He will chase you all away. Murderers! His hand has been...
Calm down. We didn't have a choice. We were only defending...
Ciora, what is he talking about? Why is he so furious, and who is...
I believe he is furious because he knew the Na died before she bonded. He mourns her. It was a Donegad who received very much power, and who traded herself
Are
completely.
you saying that that creature was once a woman?
Yes, like you and me. Anyone who draws upon the power of the earth becomes one of their faces in exchange. As for your other question, Enon...
This name rings a bell. I've heard it before. It is surely the name of the demon we seek to expel.
Enon mir vruchtemen. I doubt that you can...
Enough to think that this being wants to harm us. Perhaps it is the source...
And why is that? Why would the source of your sickness...
I don't know, Ciora. But didn't this man just say that this being would harm... We need to learn more.
You survived. Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us now. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
You have set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces, a spirit of the Isle. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood.
What are you talking about, Siora?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very barm that allows her warriors to enter into a trance, and to rise again when they have fallen.
It is true. You do not know the ingredients, but you know now how the blessing works. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses, and that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. You are a brave Onol Manawi, and I would like to request your help.
You request my help after sending me on a suicide?
You helped us to find the camp of the Soul Lasser, and you have proven your valor. So yes, I am asking for your help in saving the people who are
What do you intend to do?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it, to set my people.
And how am I supposed to help?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt, but I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan. You know how to talk to people, and you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go. That would be good. It would also be good. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed.
I do not want to interrupt, but I think our priority should be to find Cornelia. I doubt our Mother Cardinal is aware of the Inquisition's actions. She will certainly want to put an end to it all to appease the natives. Whereas, a frontal assault led by Deirdre and her men would only rekindle the conflict. And Cornelia would certainly take umbrage at an intervention of the congregation without even informing her of the situation.
Siora, Asir, Bertir to Madiseld. What do you want?
Deirdre requested that I ask for your... She intends to attack a camp of the Ordo Luminis.
The Ordo Luminis?
It's the name of the Inquisition.
Disola.
They're still trying to convert your people. Those who do not accept the Enlightened are taken to this camp, where they are tortured and killed. Deirdre needs more warriors for this.
The Gaius Rad have been deeply weak.
Deirdre told me that you were...
I am, but she's asking a lot more. Our clan might not survive.
By fighting alongside Deirdre, you will strengthen. And if some settlers were to attack you...
You are not wrong. If there's a risk we might become even weaker, I will gather my warriors and talk. Did you want any?
Thanks.
Gaius Rad, Deirdre and her Sengedin Anadas will fight against the Sol Lasser, who torture and kill our brother. She's asking us to fight alongside her, to set our people free. Shall we rise to our spears? Then it is done. You can leave with a peaceful mind. My warriors will fight alongside yours and Deirdre. We will meet near the camp of the Sol Lasser.
Ato on Almanawi. Do you want to trade?
We're almost at the camp of the Sol Lasser. Should we?
Yes, let's.
There you are. And I see that you are...
We could not let the Sengedin Anadas...
I wouldn't expect anything less of you.
Our objective is located beyond this cliff. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
We will be as discreet as a group of dosentats.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better...
So, this is the place where my people are being tortured. I hope we're not right.
Most of their troops seem to be outside. As if they sense we... The prisoners are most likely in some basement, perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
In that case, the toughest fights will take place outside. That is where I want to be.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the...
Have you thought about how you'd want us to conduct?
We're behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less... We will conduct two near simultaneous. The first, larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the end. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back. And we will set as many prisoners free as we can, and use the opportunity to serve. Once you have eliminated the troops in the front of the building, focus on the right.
Good. This way we'll attack them from two sides simultaneously.
We will conduct the first assault, and then we will go back to...
Excellent idea. Are you ready for the assault?
When it comes to setting our brother free...
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you...
out! Take a potion!
Quick. Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! Your magic is running out! Take a potion! May the sun engulf our enemies!
We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells. Wait here for now. We are still fighting outside.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Careful, my child! You need me! Protect me in this battle!
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now. We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
Protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
These are nice.
Go on!
So, Renaise, will you be brave enough to fight?
How awful. His prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here. How did the battle go for you?
We prevailed. Your plan was good on...
Congratulations. We were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive.
Do not worry. We will bring them back to Vedluk, so their wounds can be treated. You have shown bravery and righteousness. I will not forget. I hope to see you in the village again soon.
Hello, milady. You are from the congregation.
Indeed. Desardet, your admiral...
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do?
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Thélème. What more can you...
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared. And I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an... The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men. I implore. More questions?
Thanks. I've got...
It would appear that the Ordo Luminis has been up to mischief again. Their foolish zealousness has been causing us a lot of problems. If we let them, they burn the entire world and leave it to the enlightened to sort out the good from the bad.
We should talk to some other sailors at the port. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, they may be able to give us some information. Good day. I am looking...
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. You should ask the Mage Inquisitor. They must have certainly seen something. We see them especially eyeing on...
And what do these Mage Inquisitors...
They wear a...
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the port. Good day. I'm looking for two men. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fella. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... You can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found... No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that's where we should... If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here. We're approaching the tavern.
If you hope to hear some secrets, maybe we should be...
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seem to be spying on all comings and goings. 2 Naughts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen...
You are mistaken, my daughter. You've been
You do know that lying is forbidden in the sacred texts. Lies from someone as pious as you.
Petrus. All politics. Why am I not surprised to see you playing the lawyer to infants?
Remember your manners, Aloysius, and tell us politely. The Mother Cardinal will be most saddened to hear that you have shown aggression to an emissary, and you know she'll listen to me.
I do not appreciate this attempt at intimidation. But very well. Since these Naughts were arrested, we were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan ritual.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest.
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy,
Of course. Where did you take...
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
These Inquisitors really do not realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
I'm definitely telling the Mother Cardinal about that.
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened must have sent you. I would like to ask a favor of you.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Is that so?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where St. Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect commune. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden. Following his example, we chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy... It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theory. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to all the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicion.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen. Probably by the islanders who still reject our info. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to...
I suppose I could go to Eden and try to retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your question. May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest.
What do you want from me, my...
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
The congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do?
I believe you have a few problems with the Naughts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my daughter. And of course the pagan Naughts would be among. They are very secretive, and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the... And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the mallet.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naught suffering from the blood plague? Why are they The only logical reason is that they are at its origin.
calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in the stockhouses in the port.
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
I have come to inform you of the crimes committed by the Inquisition on these lands. The Ordo Luminis captured and tortured many islanders in a secret camp in order to convert them. Most of them were executed because they refused to renounce them. Of course, I put an end to all this at the demand of Queen Deirdre, and the camp was dismantled.
How could such villainous acts take place without anyone informing me of them? Do you have proof of what you're saying?
Indeed. Here. This should convince you.
I cannot believe it. May the enlightened devour these wicked fools. Do you have an explanation, Demetri?
Your Eminence, I am at a loss for words. I assure you that I did not know anything about this.
This does not mean that you are exempt from reproach. You should know what your order is doing on this island. But Your Excellency, it seems to me as if you have overstepped the bounds. You could have informed me of the situation, but you chose to fight priests. Are you trying to break the alliance
I did
between
not
your
mean to do
nation
that.
and ours?
Your Eminence, I intervened at the demand of the natives, who are our allies as well. And I would have come to inform you if I hadn't thought you might give more credit to the Inquisition.
You should have let me be the judge of that, Your Excellency.
Your Eminence, I said...
Lady de Sardet.
Tell me about San...
It is still a new city, of course, but it is already the beacon. Many Teleme settlers gathered there to walk, including, of course, many missionaries and inquisitors. The conversion of the island population being our main concern.
Who are the missionaries?
It is an order that aims to convert people. You must have met some of its followers in Syria. Most of them leave the comfort of Teleme to visit other countries, to spread This once relatively minor order has become quite significant, and has established itself in politics in the highest positions of our nation.
What can you tell me about the...
This is our Order of Inquisitors. Its members are associated with a very pure. They are in charge of tracking down heresies and ungodly cults, and accomplish their tasks with zeal. The discovery of this island and island magic is obviously a real challenge, for which sometimes leads them to behave a little out of passion, as you have seen.
You seem to know Father Petrus well.
Do I frighten you so much that you do not dare question?
Come on, Petrus. Our young legate probably wants an outside opinion on the person. In response to your questions, Your Excellency, Petrus, he spent many years in different countries bringing the light. He is a shrewd diplomat and a devious politician, but I am sure you...
I must leave you.
Naturally.
Good day, de Sardet.
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the North.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he...
That bishop is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor. Because you never fall prey to...
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the native?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a... More questions?
Thanks. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Naught's secrets. But the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new. If we can stay discreet.
Protect me in this fight!
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way, we'll know exactly what the Naughts are hiding from us.
These buildings are the property of no...
May the Enlightened bless you.
Welcome to the... Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing. Don't hesitate. Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing. Come closer. Don't hesitate. All of our products are a blessing.
So I'm going to wait to continue that one until I have an outfit of the knots, so I can get past. I don't want to kill them. I could also wait till night.
an astounding place.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the sons. How could their chief accept this?
All that's left to do is find Father Justinius.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these...
Thank you. De Sardet. I am the legate of the merchant...
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you...
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them. If you want to learn more about these tablets, she supervises the theologians who discovered them. You should find her a bit further in the village.
Who are the suspects?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in... They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by...
How could they have learned of the tablets' existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in... They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that they...
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
I wondered how my people could accept the priests settling in their homeland.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia. She's our supervisor.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets. Can I ask you some questions? Of course. I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research...
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Mateus, but first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to, but...
I imagine that someone was keeping...
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the... If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was...
Whom do you suspect of...
Alas, I'm afraid there are... Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted... Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the...
Well, thank you for these pieces.
I am the one who should be thanking you.
Thank you. Greetings. De Sardet. I'm handling the
I'm Brother Virgil.
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets.
Indeed.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal...
I have no idea.
Do you suspect any...
Not really. What I can tell...
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell...
Of course. But our motivation, all that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to...
They are the ones who led you to...
Well, we conducted the research. Some inhabitants of the village are...
Well, thank you. I will investigate...
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all...
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Mateus lived here. Our act to keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tension.
I was not expecting a theologian. I will leave you to...
Hello. I am Lair.
Hello.
There are on Olmenawi. What do you want from me?
I have heard a lot of things about this village of Tell me about the arrival of the people.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were asking questions. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had...
The priests told me that they had managed to convert...
As long as we refused to listen to them. So we let them talk. And now that they think... Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their...
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one our Donegad did not want to tell them anything. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it...
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have...
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They even asked Deirdre, did she... So, the priests called the soul lasser. I asked for peace, and the others left us.
Aren't you angry after all?
No. I mourn those who died.
Your opportunity...
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. But men, perhaps wiser than they are.
I have to go.
Loix.
Alright, we'll have these last two conversations and then probably end the episode there.
Hello, brother.
Oh, Desade, is that you?
Have you been in Eden?
2 months, approximately. Back then, I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new tech. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the island. We must bring the light to this island.
How are your relations with...
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Satan, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying... Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomenawi, and it has proved nothing but a blessing. I would like to go back to work now.
Of course. I will leave you to your... Can I ask you some... Of course. The Mother Cardinal told me that this village has been developed on the basis... Are you one of the theologians who helped in its...
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is... And then I stayed.
What was the reaction of the natives?
Most of them were not in favor of us living among... They were afraid we might chase them out of their own... And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of...
Were there any confrontations with them?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the...
Thank you. This information will... Thank you.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and end the episode there. In the next episode, we'll pick up this quest talking to Eunias and figure out what's going on here. So if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.